So I've picked your smallest tap to show you that we're not going to break the tap. Taps are brittle and they break fairly easily. So what I want to do is first make sure that my hole is the right size. You guys saw me do that in the last segment, so we're not going to worry about measuring, but we could measure and just make sure if somebody else drilled the hole, for instance. Next, I want to take my tap and make sure that it has a taper. Here, I see about 5 or 6 of the little cutting edges that are ground off a tiny little bit to allow for clearance in the hole. So it'll start. I want to hold it straight up. I want to turn it in with a little bit of downward pressure for a whole turn. Now that I've got it in a turn, I can take the tap handle off. I can pull out my handy dandy debit card. I can make sure that it's square that way. I can make sure it's square that way. If our camera was over here, you would see there's 1/8 of an inch at the bottom that isn't square. But because I'm only one turn in, I can easily pull it over just a little tiny bit so that it's straight. What we might want to do is get a buddy to stand at the side and a buddy to stand at the front to direct us so that it doesn't get offset on us. Other things we could do. We could drill a hole straight through a piece that's much larger. Then when I put our tap in, it would be running perpendicular to my work. It's a bit of a cheater. We don't have them. You guys shouldn't need them. We want you to learn how to do it this way. So I'm going to turn it in a little bit more. This is starting to get stiff. Why? Because I forgot to turn it out a quarter turn. It just made a ticking noise. It broke off a little tiny sharp edge inside, and I can continue on. For every half turn in, you want to turn back a quarter turn. You'll feel it break off in there. For every half turn in, for every half turn in. Pretty soon, you can feel the pressure goes away because it's all the way through the part. Right now, I'm clearing out the rest of that hole. If I take my handy devil square here, my handy square, it's lined up that way. Uh-oh, and missed here again. That's a crooked hole that's going to lose some marks. I'm going to take the hit for that. It's only going to be a mark, probably, not very much. Okay, so what's that going to do? When I take a screw and put it in that hole, the screw head hits the bottom, it's going to rub on one side, and when I torque it, it's going to put undue stress on the screw. That's not good for a machine application, right? Now I'm going to tap the rest of the tapped holes, and we'll continue on with you.